Hey, happy afternoon. It is just 12 noon straight up. I just want to make sure that I'm actually streaming because some of you know Facebook changed some things this week. And so I had to do a little bit of a different setup. I'm streaming from my new office, my recently made over office. Some of you might have seen my uh, video yesterday. I'm really enjoying my new space and very glad to be here. So let me just double check really quick, make sure this is actually working because I had to do a couple extra steps. It was kind of tricky. So let me go into my group really quick and make sure that I'm here. If you're just jumping on watching me, will you say hello? Please say hello if you're jumping on watching me. Also, if you are watching the replay, I know a lot of you asked for this information, so I'm bringing it to you today. Some of you see I got some of my protein sources back there. So let me get into my group and make sure this is working and that it's actually streaming. I don't see it yet. That's so weird. I also don't see anyone here. So let me just make sure. It says I'm live. It says I'm in the Balanced Beauties group. But my goodness, I'm not seeing it here. So let's see how this is going to work. Maybe it's in the events page. Happening now. How to get more protein. Happening now. Where am I? I'm not seeing it here on Facebook. Oh my gosh. Well, I did it. I did everything they told me to do. Oh, it says go live here in Facebook. Let's see if that happens. This is weird. I don't think that's what I want to do necessarily. That brightened me up a lot. I don't think that's what I want to do somehow. Let me go on Facebook. Here. You guys, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to maybe record this and then clip it in later. Something is not working. That is so weird. It is not working. Nope. Okay. That's how to get more protein. That video. Okay, there I am now. I think this is right. Okay, so you guys should be able to see me now. So it says I'm live, so I'm going to go ahead and it looks like I hit something right in the group, so the video is coming on. I'm super excited to be here and share with you guys how to get more protein, because this has been a big challenge with some of my clients and sometimes with myself. So I know that some of you have this problem. So why are we even talking about protein? Before I really get going into that, let me just make sure that you say hello if you're watching the live. If you're watching the stream, meaning the replay, then let me know that too. Just do #replay. Now Facebook's giving me a reminder to start a live video. So hopefully you guys can see it. Well, I wish somebody would come on and tell me if they could see it, but I don't see. I have to push go live now. Jeez. All right. Oh, goodness. I'm live. Are you here? I need to know if somebody's here. Okay, you guys, I've been having some technical difficulties. So please let me know if you are here, if you can see me, if I'm live in the group. This is crazy because it's been not doing what I expect it to do. I'm going to go back in, just make sure. There I am. I am here. Okay, it's working now. It's working now. Yay. So please let me know if you're watching either here in the group. I've been here for 5 minutes trying to figure out how to get in here to you guys. So as you know, Facebook changed some of our changed some things this week, and the app that I use, StreamYard, it's not as easy to get in here. So I had to circumvent and come up with a different plan. I am still using my StreamYard app. So if you're watching the live, you can actually just comment. I think I can see the comments on the Facebook feed. So go ahead and just comment there. Let me know if you're here. Say hello. Is it working? Please tell me. I see a couple people watching. Please say hello. Let me know if it's working. I would love, 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 love to know if it's working. So please say hello. If you catch me later and you're watching the replay, just put hashtag replay so that I can see that. Hi, Vicky. Yay, somebody's here. Yay. All right. So Vicky, you're one of the people that asked for this information. So I'm going to try to break this down and make it a little bit simpler for you. And so let's do it. Let's do it. So let me get over to my, I'm flip-flopping back and forth between my StreamYard and Facebook. So please bear with me as I kind of try to navigate this new thing. So why is getting enough protein important for us? There's a couple of reasons. It's getting enough protein definitely provides more satiety, so we feel fuller, and that can help decrease hunger and sugar cravings. So if you're looking to lose weight and you don't want to be hungry all the time, get more protein. I always say get more protein. In fact, if you are hungry between meals a lot, it's likely that you're not getting enough protein. So get more protein. I'm going to tell you today how. So as we age, we lose muscle mass, which leads to our metabolism being lower and often insulin resistance. And insulin resistance causes us to store fat. So if you are looking to lose belly fat, just lose fat in general, and improve your metabolism so that you can burn more energy, then you want to be very protein focused. That's what I call it, protein focused. So how much protein do you need? That is another big question. So generally speaking, we need 1.2 to 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. So take a second and just figure out your weight divided, your weight in pounds divided by 2.2. You all have a phone, right? Get your calculator out and figure out your kilograms of body weight. It's your weight in pounds divided by 2.2. And then multiply that times 1.2. And then multiply it again by 1.6. And that's your range of protein that you want to be in. Okay, does that make sense? So let's say that you're 150, let's say you're 160 pounds. So 160 divided by 2.2, shoot, I just made a mistake, is 72, almost 73 kilograms. Multiply that times 1.2, so it's 87 grams of protein. And now we're going to do that again, times 1.6. is 116. So 87 to 116 grams of protein is the protein goal range that you want to be in if you weigh about 160 pounds. Okay, so that's about mine. So figure yours out, and that's where you need to be. Now listen, the range is the range. Okay, so 1.2 is probably if you hit that, that's good. 1.6 is more for athletic performance and real like muscle building. What we're trying to do is prevent muscle loss. And when you combine this with strength and resistance training is where you really get the benefit, because then your muscles get the message, oh, I need work. So the protein can be used to rebuild the muscle. Okay, so that's why it's super, super important. All right, so most people know what foods are high in protein. Let me hide this one. No, I'll leave it up there for a minute. Okay, so the foods that are high in protein are most of your meats, animal sources. There's also non-animal sources or plant sources that are good sources of protein. So people who avoid animal foods, who are vegan or vegetarian, they can still meet their protein goals. It's a little more challenging because each animal protein is the most complete source of protein, meaning it has all the essential amino acids. So foods that are considered high in protein are meats, poultry, seafood. Also, this is non-animal sources are beans and dairy, eggs, nuts, seeds, soy products, and even some whole grains and some vegetables do have some amount of protein in them. They're just not always complete amino acid packages. So you have to know how to combine them together to make a complete protein, which is the most utilized form of protein for our body. That's why when someone asks me about what kind of protein powder to use, I always suggest a whey-based protein powder because it's more complete in essential amino acids. All right, so so those are some of the, let me hide that one. So what a general good rule of thumb to make this like a little simpler, where you're not like constantly, my nose is itching. I keep getting like a hair blowing across my nose. Sorry, is to aim for 30 grams of protein per meal. So what does 30 grams of protein look like? I've got some pictures to show you and I forgot to pull them up. So let me grab those really quickly and open my file so that I can share those with you. We're going to share them in large icons. So this is, let me get on my screen and share my screen with you. Give me just a second. Huh. Man, everything's different today. I'm telling you what. Okay, so let me share my screen, see if this is going to work. Present. Share screen. I don't have two monitors, but I do have a good computer. So that's good. All right. All right, so this is what 30 grams of protein looks like, for example, at breakfast. Okay, it might be cottage cheese with some fruit. This is cottage cheese and blueberries with a sprinkling of almonds on top, shaved or slivered almonds. It might be scrambled eggs with cottage cheese in them also, or cheese in them. Because you guys, an egg has about 6 to 7 grams of protein, depending on the size of the egg. So are you guys able to see my screen, by the way? Let me go back to StreamYard. Make sure you can see my screen. You can. Perfect. All right. So now how do I get back to where I was at? Anyway, so that's or a protein shake that has, close to 30 grams of protein in it. So dairy milk, if you make it with dairy milk, if you tolerate dairy, a lot of women in our age range don't tolerate dairy that well. You can get an extra oomph of protein with dairy milk because dairy milk has more protein per serving than plant-based milk. So, but if you're using a plant-based milk, like this morning, I'm currently using a plant-based protein powder just because I wanted to try a couple different brands. And this one has only 15 grams per serving of protein. So I use 2 scoops. So that can get expensive, right? If you're spending, $28 or $30 on a bag of protein powder, you want to get, you want it to last, right? A little bit of time. So, and I drink a lot of protein shakes. So that was not a good way to do it. But protein powder is your best friend. Whey-based especially is your best friend during this stage of our lives. So that is your, I'm trying to figure out how to get to my next slide because I'm still sharing my screen. So so sorry for the technical difficulties today. So now it's still sharing that slide. I need to get to the next one. But how? But where? Okay, here we go. All right, so now, golly, I just don't know why it won't share this with you. So I have to stop sharing and resharing. It's crazy. And now I have to reshare. This is really crazy. I'm so sorry, you guys. And please let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to share this file, and that way maybe. All right, let me bring this one up. Can you see that now, or do you still see? What are you seeing? Oh, I'm trying to get these to come up. Oh my goodness. Stop sharing. Present again. Hang on. I am so sorry. This is just trickier than I thought it was going to be. There we go. Okay, now I think I figured it out. I don't want that. I want this. I want this. I want to share screen. I want share screen. I want the window. Oh, I want this. Okay. Hopefully this will work. I hope this works. Okay, can you see that now? Lunch, dinner. Okay, go this way. There was breakfast. So weird. It's backwards. All right. All right, let's just go with this. I think you're seeing the right thing now. You're seeing lunch. This is what 30 grams of protein looks like at lunch. All right. And I just grabbed these pictures from the internet, but this is, 4 to 5 ounces of chicken breast on a salad with some avocado. Remember your PFC, you guys, protein, fat, carb. Here's your protein. Here's your fat. This is a lot. This avocado is fat also, so I would not have that. Lots of lettuce, maybe a drizzle of olive oil and a flavored vinegar on this. That's what I would do. I wouldn't put whatever this is on there. Here's a Cobb salad with egg. You could do one egg, which is 7 grams. You could do an ounce of different kinds of meat, lots of veggies, lots of greens. This is typically my lunch, you guys. Whatever leftover meat is in the fridge, if it's not enough, if it's not a whole chicken breast, then it gets an egg and some other stuff. This is another one of my favorite. This is chickpeas with tuna and avocado. I make this a lot. It's delicious. And it's very filling because it's got a good amount of protein in it. It's got, like I said, this is pretty much 30 grams of protein. And then this is a stuffed tuna. Sometimes I do it with salmon. Sometimes I do it with egg. But take a protein source, mix it up, throw it in a half an avocado. It's so good. So, so good. So that is what lunch could look like. And what dinner looks like. Get back to my photos. Oh my goodness, this is tricking me up so bad. Wrong way. It's backwards for some reason. So this is dinner. Hopefully you're seeing dinner now. Are you seeing dinner now? Please say yes. You're not. It's crazy. It's going to make me go out and go in again. Stop sharing. I got to figure this out. I'm going to have to do a practice run next time. How do I share my screen when I have multiple photos to share with you? Because this is crazy. Keeps wanting me to go in and out. Anyway, this is dinner. Hopefully you see that. Yes, you do. Dinner, 30 grams of protein. My background here is still, let me get that out of there. I'm afraid to mess with it, actually. Oh, dear. We'll go with that. Hopefully you can see that. Hopefully you can see dinner, 30 grams of protein. This would be like 4 ounces of salmon with asparagus. The protein is in the meat. Okay. This is one of my favorite things. We probably have this weekly. It's half a spaghetti squash with, it's hollowed out. So it's spaghetti squash with meatballs. I do turkey meatballs. I do turkey meat sauce. I use a nice spaghetti sauce like Rayo's or something that doesn't have added sugar. A little bit of mozzarella cheese on top. So delicious and so filling. A salad on the side. So good for you. This is chicken with grilled vegetables. Do this a lot too. In the cooler months, I like to make chilies with lots of meat and beans. I do make a really good turkey, no bean chili. That's really, really yummy. It's ground turkey. It's got butternut squash in it. Super delicious. And if you're a little bit carb sensitive, meaning that your sugars go up. I know, Vicky, are you on here still? I know Vicky has trouble with this where, it spikes her sugar to eat too many carbs. Then beware of the beans and stuff. But you can add protein to so many things. I'm going to stop sharing again. I'm going to go to my photos and move to this photo and share this photo now. It just doesn't. Doesn't want to let me scroll through the photos. So I apologize for that. I'm going to figure that out for the next one. Here's the next one. This is just for me to remind you that protein powder is your friend. Resistance training is your friend. If you want to lose weight, if you want to lose belly fat, there's some supplements in there too. I actually take these supplements. This is fish oil supplement. I don't know what those are, but anyway, protein powder is your friend. You can add unflavored protein powder. I use a brand called Naked, and I buy the unflavored. I forgot to bring that in because I brought some other stuff back there. But those are all good sources. You can add those too, like chia pudding, for example, to make the make a snack that's higher protein level. Or you can make a breakfast out of chia pudding and protein powder. If you like oatmeal, you can add it to oatmeal and add that, make it more of a protein based. I'm gonna hide that tickle because it's bothering me. So anyway, I did bring in some things to share with you. The other way. All right, so just for example, what 30 grams of protein might look like. Obviously, I don't have 4 ounces of cooked meat in here, but I do have some packages of fish. I just went in my kitchen and grabbed some stuff. So these are hard-boiled eggs. I always keep a bunch on hand. You see when it's missing. I make 6 at the beginning of the week. My husband does this for me. He's so good. He's trained. He knows there's to be 6 eggs in here at the beginning of the week. These are to snack on. Typically, or I'll throw it in a salad, but I always have some hard-boiled eggs ready to go. Always. And if I run out of these midweek, or because he likes hard-boiled eggs too, then we make some more. But we always have hard-boiled eggs on hand for a snack or for adding to salads, a protein add. 30 grams of protein, if you were just to eat eggs, 30 grams of protein is about 5 or 6 eggs. It's about this many eggs. That's a lot of eggs to eat all at once, right? And most of us aren't going to do that. So we're going to eat maybe 2 or 3 eggs in the morning, but we can add cottage cheese into the eggs. We can eat some cottage cheese on the side. We can add some cheddar cheese into the eggs to beef up the protein, but always look for 30 grams of protein. So that's eggs. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is great. A serving of Greek yogurt is, this container is not even quite a cup. Let's see, it's 150 grams. Fiber, protein, there's 14 grams. 14 grams in Greek yogurt, in a serving of Greek yogurt, 14 grams. So if you were going to have a snack, this would be a great snack. Or maybe for breakfast, you're going to have some yogurt with some fruit and a couple of eggs. You've got 30 grams. See? Often you have to eat more than you think you have to eat. This is a protein powder that I'm currently using. I'm not going to get it again because it's plant-based. I don't know what prompted me to buy a plant-based protein powder, but I did. And I'm like, wait a minute, it's organic pea protein. I just occasionally like to change things up. I am using it with regular dairy milk because I realized, wait a second, this is lower in protein than I wanted. It's only 15 grams in a scoop. So if I'm not using dairy milk, then I'll throw 2 scoops in. But anyway, always looking for 30 grams. So that's what I did this morning, actually. And I actually like that protein powder. It tastes good. So let me ask you this. A lot of people think peanut butter is a great source of protein. Do you think it is? And this is the brand of peanut butter that I use, that I recommend that you use. It's all natural. The only ingredients in it is peanuts. Contains 1% or less of salt. It's got peanuts. The ingredients are peanuts. This is what you want. You don't want one that's got peanuts and palm oil and sugar. That's what a lot of them have it in, even if they say natural on them. So this one really is all natural, but it's 8 grams of protein per serving. But you would have to eat, that's a tablespoon. So to get 30 grams of protein, you would have to eat, let's see, you would have to eat, I can't do my math right now. How many grams? 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32. You'd have to eat 4 servings, which is like 8 to 10 tablespoons. That's a lot of peanut butter, but it makes a nice snack addition. You could have a couple tablespoons of peanut butter with an apple. Let's keep an apple on my desk. With an apple and maybe a hard-boiled egg to get the amount of, well, that's not even for 30. So that would be for a snack. But honestly, if you can get it in your meal, it's so much better. I often add some peanut butter to my smoothie. I'll do a chocolate peanut butter smoothie. So I add a couple tablespoons to like that. The disadvantage of nuts and nut butters when it comes to protein is the extra fat calories. Although they are a healthier fat, if you're trying to reduce your energy intake so that you can lose weight, then you might be getting more fat than you want. So it's 16 grams of fat. 3 of those are saturated fat. So pluses and minuses, you can see that it's a balancing act, right? You can see that it's a balancing act. I have not been looking for comments. If you're making comments, I'm so sorry. Hi, Brianne. Thank you for letting me know it's working. So other really great things that I love to keep on hand are these little packets of protein. These little packets of chicken, salmon and tuna. So I always look for wild caught. This is albacore tuna, 100% sustainably pole and line caught, pure tuna and sea salt. Albacore white tuna. Guess how many in this container, which is a serving? There is 21 grams of protein. Yay! I only need 10 more grams to get my 30. I might get that from, I like to put a hard-boiled egg in with tuna. Do you ever try that? Tuna and egg together, smash it up with some avocado. Makes a really great sandwich filling if you're eating bread. If you're avoiding bread because of the carbohydrate load, then have half a slice of, half an open-faced sandwich. I do that a lot because I do enjoy a slice of bread with that, lettuce on it, or have it in a salad. Have it in a salad with a hard-boiled egg. Super easy. This chicken of the sea wild-caught pink salmon has 31 grams of protein in the whole packet, but it is, it does say 1 serving per container, but that seems like a lot, but maybe not. Another good idea, put on top of some lettuce or some salad. Your lunch is 31 grams, or dinner if you're having a salad for dinner. I'm challenging myself right now to have a salad every day for lunch. So, or at least once a day for one of my meals, lunch or dinner. So I challenge you to do that as well, because you can get a lot of good things that way. And as far as snacky things go, like this cheese stick has about 7 grams of protein. So if you add that with an apple, maybe some pistachios. Pistachios are a great source of protein. They have 6 grams of protein. So as much as the peanut butter, almost. Lots of good nutrients in pistachios. So I love pistachios. What I also love about pistachios, especially the kind you have to peel like this, is it takes some time to get into them. So you eat less. So a quarter of a cup of these, I think it's about, let's say, serving size a quarter of a cup, shelled a half a cup. So, or a half a cup in shell. So if you take a half a cup of these in the shell, by the time you shell them, you're getting a quarter of a cup of them. Protein is 6 grams. Not a bad deal. Add that and some cheese sticks, you got 15 grams. There's a snack. So a meal should be 30 grams and a snack 15 grams. About half of that. So just keep those things in mind. I hope those tips helped you. I know I've been here 30 minutes, so I'm going to tootle off. But thank you for watching. And if you watch the replay, please let me know that you were here and you watched the replay. And if you have any questions, of course, drop them here. I'm getting ready to put together a free guide on protein and how you can get more protein in your diet. So if you'd like to have that, raise your hand. Let me know so I'll probably publish it here anyway or send it to you if you're on my email list. So if you're not been getting my emails from Dietitian Leslie, then it means I don't have your emails. So make sure that you send that to me, either private message me or drop it here, whatever's easier, and I will make sure that you're on my email list. All right, you guys, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Stay healthy, stay happy. Talk to you soon.